Say what's up, Carl. Carl. What is up, guys? RC Jeff here with another video. So I just got off of work. We're going to start Miguels system. I could fucking get. Let's see what's up with this one. I could. What's up? ¿Qué haciendo, güey?
Eating.
Sheesh. ¿Listo o qué? Nigga happy, look at this fool, hella happy. He wants his system already. Sheesh.
Did I bring the door speakers?
Bring everything. Yeah, we're gonna start off by putting the subs in the box, so let's do that. Skas could.
Pesada could.
I could. Abro la caja, could. So you haven't even opened it, huh?
No.
Because
Wow.
damn, doble caja. Ah, it just smacks. Cochinero que tenemos, güey. Shit, that shit was worse. At least this two boxes look nice. All those fucking tables are gonna go bye-bye Sunday, though.
Actually, it is good. I have
Like that. 8 gauge, yes you did. And then we're gonna put the subs in.
Man, that smells so new.
You what?
It smells hella new.
You smell the Linux, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just sprayed it on.
March 22nd is when we placed the order.
Mm-hmm. How long has it been?
Like 3 months.
I already got the wire right here. Install 8 gauge. Alright, so pretty much we're gonna crimp these onto here. After we crimp that, they just slap on right here. That's it.
Sick.
Once we do this, we're gonna crimp it on here. Put it onto this terminal right here. Once we do that, we're gonna run the wire through the box and then to the subs. Alright guys, we got this part done. So the way you guys use this, these are the furrows. You put them in here. Make sure adentro bien. You can tell right there. Put it in here. Crimp it y ya está. Alright guys, so you guys can see the furrows are in. That nice connection. And we have our wire in. After that, we're gonna put the one over here, the negative and the positive, to the terminal. And then we're gonna do the same on the other side. So we're putting in the terminal. I always like to do it by hand first, cause not to fuck it up, you know, the wood. Sometimes when you go with the drill, it goes too fast and it just cracks. So we're gonna do that. Same thing on the other side. The terminal already. We're just gonna cut the wire. Just gotta make sure it's long enough so we put it in. That way we can just take it out too. Cause that shit sucks when it's too long, you know. You can't put it back in or out. So after that, we'll do the same thing on the other side. We have some length. That way we would want to take it off, put it back in. Letters are pointing this way, so we're gonna put the Sundown audio this way. Subs in. You do gotta be careful though when you put the screws in with the drill. Let me tell you by experience, cause say you're drilling it in, and then that fucking shit just comes out, fucking hole in your sub, bro. So you gotta be fucking careful with this. Alright guys, so what I do is I put them on this thing first. Los apunto. And then what I do, I go like this. That way if it comes out, it fucks up my finger but not the sub. That way I can just tighten it by a screwdriver by hand. And that's it. So last screw, we're just gonna tighten it with the screwdriver now. Next is putting the speakers to the doors. And there's wire obviously to the amp. Right here are the speakers we're using. If you guys are interested. Sylvester's Apocalypse. Alright guys, we have our tab puller. Gotta make sure not to break them. That's what the tool is for. Take that off. And then you take off the 7. Alright, there. Next. That comes off. Alright, next you gotta take this thing off. Make sure it's in the middle, that way we don't fuck it up. Just slide it up. And you gotta make sure you take off all the little connectors. This is a fucking great tool if you don't want to fuck up your shit. That's it. Just make sure to be careful when you take it off from here. And that's it. So we're gonna run the wire through the grommet. You just take it off through here with this tool I told you. This one's easier to do it from the inside, and then you just squish them right here. But besides that, you're gonna make this like straight, and you're gonna stick the zip tie in first. Once you stick that in, and then it's through the other side right here, you just push it in, and then you could tape your wire. Obviously it's this one. You tape it on the zip tie, and then you just pull it through, and that's it. All right guys, so we got our zip tie right here, and then the other one's on top. Now all you gotta do is tape it right here. Make sure you tape it really good with electrical tape. After that, you're gonna put it out very slowly. You're gonna push it, pull it, shit, pull it. All right guys, we put it in. The only thing is I kind of fucked up because I have to keep going to put all this fucking slack. So don't do that ever. But yeah, you're just gonna have to keep going up slowly but sure. Oh no, it's not that bad. All right, we pulled it. Now this one just feeds through here. Y listo. Now you just put your terminals in the wire, and then you put the speaker, and then I'll show you guys how to do that. All right, we're gonna open up the Sylvesters. This is what comes in the box. Some stickers. We want that. We want the good shit. That brand new smell. Don't eat this, kids. You can't go any bigger, at least for this year. I think it's like the year all the way through 06.
99 through 06.
Yeah, 99 through 06. You can't go any bigger, at least for these years, with the Sylvesters. The ones I had on my 2019, the magnet is way too big for these trucks. But these fit nicely. Yeah, see how they barely fit?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we already put our terminals right here. We just gotta take off the Phillips, put the negative and then the positive, and that's it. We'll just slap them on. Alright guys, so the way I do this to make your life easier, you put your leg like this, and then you just have the speaker rest on this. And then that way you could just have both of your hands, you know, screwing it in. Make sure you don't fucking be like, because that's just gonna fall. And that's it. Speaker's in, and the wire's over here. We gotta push the grommet back in, fucking easy. The 3 screws, because that's honestly all it needs. Where the fuck's it gonna go?
Honestly.
So yeah.
What'd you say, Cook?
I wanna hear this shit. But oh shit, nigga got me recording. Hell yeah.
Alright guys, we took off one bolt. It's an 11mm. It's a ratchet, you take it off. After that you scoot this back, and then there should be 2 in the front. The seat just comes off. And then right there, your apps.
Guys.
Alright guys, so we're still gonna do some brainstorming. This is not gonna be a stock location. We don't know yet, because we might put it right here if it fits. If not, we could also put it right here. And then we just saw that it had like a system before or something. Alright guys, so we ended up relocating the amp. The base one stayed right there, and this is gonna be our location for sfb200.4. Alright guys, so we're running the A gauge for the subs. This one's gonna go right here. Sorry guys, I need to buy another lens. The lens I want to buy is like 400 bucks, so I'm saving up for that. But besides that, we're gonna put this A gauge here. We're gonna run it through the sides, and then we're gonna run it through there. That can come out right here through the box, and then it can look nice and clean. This is why I love these ferrules, because you keep tightening them, putting back out, tightening and tightening and tightening. You can always keep taking it off and putting it back in. Obviously you don't want to, but it just makes everything so much cleaner. Sick ass fool. Look how nice those sparrows make it look, man. Beautiful. So what we got so far, we ran the 8 gauge through over there for the box. After that, we're gonna run 4 gauge that he has over there. Probably gonna run it wherever it comes out through. We're gonna use a converter and it's gonna go over there. After that, we gotta put the speaker wire. Next, after that, we're gonna figure out how to run the RCA from there all the way back. And then after that, that's pretty much it. And then we also gotta figure out where he wants to put his epicenter, which it's not that hard. There's a lot of room for that. That brand new man.
All right, guys. Day 2 on installing the system on the Cuz truck. We are running door speaker wire, 14 gauge. It's my boy RST Jeff over there in the works. You know the vibes. Sick. Old speaker. Ugly ass speakers. And the new. You know the vibes. Keep you guys updated. This is where we will be locating the EP center, right here. And right next to this smaller amp, so it'll be easier. And then we have our speaker wire here. Ahí va la cosa, papá.
Alright guys, we just finished up. That's from Miguels vacuuming this truck. Here's the final product. That is our epicenter right there. And that's the sfb200 for the speakers. We just need to put the seats back, and then the box back, and then plug it in, and then we're done. Cut.